At 72 years old, Norman Best from East Meadow is proving it's never too late to follow your dreams. He says he always wanted to learn how to fly, but he had to put off that dream for a while.
I had to wait for this to happen until a little bit later in life, like age 56. At that point, my kids were grown. They were in their professions. It was time for me to do something to realize my dream, and this was it.
Since earning his pilot's license in 1994, Best has logged over 1,300 hours as pilot in command. He says no matter how many hours he flies, it's still just as thrilling every time.
Well, it's always different. I mean, you look at a beautiful day, you could see a day with heavy cumulus clouds, and looking at the sky and looking at the earth and flying and watching the fall foliage. It's something that you have to experience to understand. It's poetry, and I can't quite put it into words.
Best says besides being a lot of fun, being a pilot lets him fly great distances, giving him greater mobility. He recently flew his brother up to Massachusetts to reunite with an old friend.
So I reached this guy, and I asked him if he'd be interested in having lunch. And then I introduced the idea to my brother. He jumped at it, and we flew off to Cape Cod for an afternoon. It's probably about an hour and a half each way, flying in this plane. So you could easily spend an afternoon in some area that you ordinarily would have to drive for 6 hours to get to, and then stay overnight in a hotel and then come back the next day if you were driving. So this airplane opens up a world of opportunities just to get around. I fly many places for a day with my wife. We'll fly to Newport, Rhode Island, one of our favorite places, Block Island, Cape May, New Jersey.
And to anyone thinking about earning their pilot's license, Best says go for it.
I would say pursue it. Don't wait until you're 56 years old to do it. If I had my choices of losing control of my airplane because I sneezed and the plane moved 10 feet in one direction or 10 feet in the other direction, I think that's a lot safer than if I sneeze while driving my car along the Southern State Parkway and sneezed, and I have cars 3 or 4 feet away from me on the sides.
And as for the future, Best says he hopes to continue flying for a long, long time.
If I can find my way to the airport and I still have my wits about me, I mean, I'll continue flying until I'm 90 if I can.
In Farmingdale, Chris Calora reporting.